Hey, what's up, my fellow golf ball addicts? This is just a quick video I want to do. I am changing how I am doing my reviews for the 2025 Season 5 of Golf Ball Addict, and I just wanted to go over with some of you guys about what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, things like that. So if you're not into that and you don't want to watch this, it's just me talking for a little bit, I understand. But it will help you. If you're a guy who watches my reviews, at least this year you'll kind of understand because it's going to change up drastically. All right, so starting off, I did a video a while back asking you guys, should I drop the hybrid or not? And that was a loaded question because everybody had a different answer, and it was so funny. It actually was funny how many people, a third of the people were like, oh, you should do a 7-wood. Everyone I know plays a 7-wood. I don't know anyone who plays a 7-wood, but I mean, I'm sure people do. It's just one of those things. And then it's like, oh, I think you should do a 5-wood. Everyone I know plays a 5-wood. I don't know anyone that plays a 5. Anyway, you get my point, right? So everyone had a different opinion, and I appreciate all the feedback. I took it all in. I considered it. A lot of people agreed that the hybrid is such an important club for new golfers and, intermediate golfers and even good golfers. Even some pros are using them now. And once I heard that, I thought, you know what? Yeah, I need to keep the hybrid numbers in there. But that was plan A, okay? So I went out to do my first Season 5 testing of the Members Mark golf ball, and I am now using this year the Adams iron set that you guys know I love so much to test golf balls. It's a really good forgiving set. I'm just going to keep my Vice set and use on the course. I don't want to wear down certain clubs and make their lifespan less. I want to use a separate set. So I'm going with the Adams. It's a great set. I love it. Tailor-made technology in there. It's really good. Plus some Adams technology too. I did pitching wedge. I went ahead and switched to pitching wedge because I know a lot of you were like, hey, I'd rather have that. And the only reason we were doing 9-iron anyway is because my old launch monitor used to not do pitching wedge spin. And so I was like, oh, I'll do 9-iron. Well, then it ended up not doing 9-iron spin anyway, and then it just kind of trickled from there. So we're going back to pitching wedge on full shots. That's good. Now, another change is going to be the 50-yard pitch. So before I was using a 54-degree tailor-made milled grind 4. I wasn't happy with how low it was coming off and how hot it was coming off, so I went to a 58-degree Adams iron. That way I could actually get a little more swing speed on it to get the 50-yard pitch. I already like it much better. It's already, I've done only 3 or 4 testings, but the results are so much better, so that's really good. It's going to be more consistent in that regard, and so we're going to know. Now the RPMs are going to be in the lower to upper 8,000, so it'll be a little bit different. But again, I love where it's at so far. Another change is, of course, and this is going to be the big one, when I get to, the 7-iron stays the same, but when I get to the hybrid, I took the Adams hybrid I have out there. I tried to get some swings with it. And, the thing with hybrids, especially this type of hybrid that it is, if you're not hitting it really pure and you're closing the face a little too much and you're opening the face a little too much, what happens is that it slices off to the right and it hooks to the left and it comes up short. And, I hit 10 or 15 shots with it and the numbers were so sporadic. I just wasn't hitting them that great. And, it's like one hit was 186 and then one was 154 and then one was a hook and one was a slice. And I finally just kind of sat there and I was like, these numbers aren't going to do anybody any good. Like, they're just not. And so I scrapped the 4 hybrid. Then I went to the 5-iron because I thought I could do a little better. No, kind of the same thing. Like, you have to really be striking it well, like striking it 100% consistently to get really good numbers that I feel comfortable presenting you guys. And I tried 15, 20 shots with it. I just didn't like where the numbers were at. It was too inconsistent. So that's where we're at. We're doing 50-yard pitch. We're doing pitching wedge, 7-iron. We're skipping everything else in between and doing driver. Now, with the driver and the rest of the clubs, another thing I'm implementing is I'm shooting for 95 mile an hour with the driver swing speed. I've slowed it down a little bit. This is supposed to be for the average golfer. I don't want to do 100 mile an hour. I don't want to keep getting faster and faster and faster on my testing. That's not what I want to do. So I slow it down and I try to get it as close to 95 for the overall average as possible. That helps the numbers stay consistent. That helps all the data stay consistent. A lot of you heard me this year talking a lot about how, I had to do the math and I had to do this and I had to, and it's like, I don't want to do that this year because at the end of this year, I will be releasing the spreadsheet of all the numbers to you guys. And I want you to be able to look at that spreadsheet and just go, okay, yeah, I can see the numbers. I don't want you to have to do math. I don't want to make it complicated for you. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. So it's going to be very tightened up. It's going to be very consistent. It's going to be very, again, swing speed. I have 84 mile an hour with the 7-iron. I have, 78 mile an hour with the pitching wedge. I'm trying to get as close to that as possible. That way, again, and I'm going to give you guys, starting on the spreadsheet, the swing speed as well. Another thing I'm doing is I'm really starting to dial in the green testing. I'm going to give it a green score now. That way it can be added in at the top 100 later. I'm also going to do feel. I'm going to do a feel score. There's going to be an accuracy score, a consistency score, a forgiveness score, all that good stuff. And if you're thinking, oh my goodness, how long is this review going to be? No, I've trimmed a lot of the fat. I've kept the good stuff. I can still get reviews out in about 15, 17 minutes. As far as the length, and get all that information to you. So I've really dialed that in. So I'm excited. This is going to be really good information. It's going to be, instead of just the human wacky element, it's going to be more of a dialed in, consistent human element. I'm really excited about that, and I think it's going to be awesome for you guys as well. So any other feedback is appreciated. We are going to have some more squishy competition and some vlogs and stuff this year too. But when it comes to the reviews, that is what's changing, and I'm excited about it. I really am. So I think you guys are going to love it as well. That Members Mark review will come out. So tomorrow I have the Top Flight Gamer coming out, and then a couple days later it'll be the Members Mark review, and that's when we'll fully kick into Season 5. But guys, as always, please continue to give me some great feedback. You've all been awesome. I love you guys. As always, keep watching, keep saving, keep learning. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?